Okay. So here is your speaking activity today. I will need to take notes while you're speaking so that I can help you better knowing what you need to improve. Just a second. Okay. Okay. So the first question is no, actually, I this is the first question, but I turn it into a title. What is the biggest challenge facing the new immigrants in Canada today? Like, you see, you like this picture, everybody? The picture of me.
Yeah.
That's when I went to Brazil. I colored my hair blonde.
At first, I thought that guy was The Rock.
Yeah, yeah. Like a lot of people told me that I look like The Rock, right? Because I think that we have the same mix. Okay, but I don't want to talk to you about my mix because we're recording. Okay, so anyway, what is the biggest challenge facing the new immigrants in Canada today? I am very confident that you can very well answer this question because this is you. Okay, so um, now remember this: your fluency in English um, is aided by your comfort on the topic being thrown to you. Like for example, if you go to an IELTS test and they ask you, so Fernando, what is the biggest challenge facing the new immigrants in Canada today? I am very, very confident, Fernando, that you will be able to answer this question very well because this is you. This is your life. You experience this. But if I ask, for example, Oksana, um, show me how to cook Chinese food. You know, tell me the steps to cooking Chinese food. I'm very, very sure you cannot be fluent in English. Why? You don't have the information. Okay, this is not your culture. You don't have the information. So my point here is your uh, people are more fluent in English and more dramatic when they know what they're talking about, when they are familiar with the topic being thrown to them. Like, for example, if you ask me about movies, about movie stars, about education, about teaching, about how to inspire, to empower my students, I can easily answer the questions. But if you ask me to tell you what is hockey, I don't have a lot of information. Okay, so um, so now when you go to an IELTS test and you are confronted, bombarded uh, by questions that you don't know you're not familiar, you will be less fluent in English. So, but it doesn't mean that you are not good. It's just they gave you a question that you are not comfortable. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is that I'd like you to continue to be confident and say, oh my god, I need to study more. Oh, I did not pass. It is just, you're not so fortunate that they gave you questions that you're not familiar. Okay, so here we have, what is the biggest challenge facing the new immigrants in Canada today? Okay, and so here, I'll speaking activity, choose one question from the list, circle your selection and write at least three paragraphs. Everybody, today you're not writing, okay? Write at least three paragraphs to explain your answer. You will read your answer to the class. So I'm gonna show the questions. Like the questions: what is the biggest challenge facing the new immigrants in Canada today? Okay, so you know what? Let's have somebody read it. Um, okay, so the next one is Oksana. Oksana, can you please read questions number 1 to 5? Do not answer, just read.
Yeah, sure. Uh, First question: what is the biggest challenge facing the new immigrants in Canada today? The second is: if you hadn't come to Canada, what would have been your second country of choice and why? Next question: do you think you made the right decision immigrating to this country? Please explain your answer. Next question: how has Canada changed your perspectives on life? And the last question is: in your opinion, what makes Canada a good country to start a new life?
Yeah, thank you, Oksana. Okay, next, Prince Carman. Prince Carman, please read the next slide.
Is Canada doing enough for the newcomers? What else do you think Canada should do for you? What do you think you can do to make Canada a better place for everyone to live in? What do you have in your native country that you think Canada should have? What do you miss most about your country and how are you dealing with it?
Okay, good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, okay, yeah, before I tell you the activity, okay, let me do this. Let me do it this way, because I'd like you to see both slides. I like you to see both slides so you can decide which one you want to talk about. Okay, just a second. Okay, okay, let me just create this. Okay, so if it is too small, just enlarge it on your part, because I need to put number 1 to 10. I normally use size 18 when I size 18 minimum when I give a PowerPoint presentation, because I know that even me, I cannot see very well, right? It's not because of age, it's just because the computer is too small. Okay. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, just a second. Okay, so I can do it this way. I was able to bring it back to 18. Okay. Okay, everybody, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to think. Okay. So, what I like you to do, everybody, is take a look at 1 to 10 questions, and then I like you to choose only one question. Choose only one question to answer right now after 5 minutes. Okay. So after 5 minutes, you will say, "Oh, Andrew, I want to answer the question number 6." And then so you say, "Is Canada doing enough for the newcomers?" And then discuss it. Show me your style, and then I will I will design a program for you next week to combat your problem. Okay, so everybody, we have 10 questions. I like you to I'd like you to choose the question that you want to answer. So I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to organize. You can make some, you can write some notes if you like, and okay, everybody, any question? Do you know what to do? Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 minutes right now. I mean, beginning right now, and I'll come back in 5 minutes. Maybe I should stop the recording.